What is up, guys? I just finished making some tallow balm, and I used the deer tallow from the deer we harvested last year, and it doesn't smell too tallowy, which is nice. I thought it's a little bit more pungent than the beef tallow, but this smells normal, so I'm pleasantly surprised with that. So is Freya. You can't get none of this. No, ma'am. So today's just gonna be a vlog. As you can see, I'm in the kitchen. I have a lot to do. I had to make lotion. I was gone for most of the day doing work. So I need to get things done around the house and then start cooking dinner. The kids are coming over midnight. So first things first, we're gonna take this out to the chickens. These are rehydrated shishito peppers. I mean, I don't know why I dehydrated a whole gallon of shishito peppers thinking that I would use them in something. But I don't really, I mean, they smell normal. They smell like dried shishito peppers, but I think that's the problem. But I'm not really liking the taste of these. So I'm just gonna give them to the chickens. And I probably will not dehydrate shishito peppers this coming year. But at least I have chicken food now. I'm gonna go outside. So I have to show you guys something. So these were most of my onion seedlings that I was going to transplant. And I ended up, because I've been hardening them off slowly to get them used to the cooler temperatures out here, and I left them out one night and they froze, which, I mean, honestly, that's pretty good. There's, I mean, quite a few of them are dead, but quite a few of them lived as well. I mean, these will be, a lot of these will be salvageable, so that's cool. But yeah, I killed him. Yeah, I'm coming, I'm coming. Nice. Oh, he's trying real hard. One? All right. Hey, ma'am. What are you doing? So I have consistently been getting like 3 eggs a day, but sometimes I'll get 4. So I think the girls are starting to pick up, which is both exciting and scary at the same time, because we're gonna have a lot of eggs. I'm gonna have to make so many egg things. I wanted to give you guys a full look of the in-ground beds. I really didn't get to finish them last time. I had this whole problem with my SD card and my laptop. It's fixed now, I think. But here they are. Freya. Oh goodness, come on. Well, here's a row. There's a row that Freya ran through. Row and row. Now this is the little tiny mesquite tree that I was talking about. So I did prune him down earlier in the year to, this is actually a single right here that branches off. So I'm sure he will attempt to regrow something over here, which I'll just keep pruning and hopefully get a single trunk out of this guy. And from this mesquite tree over to this corner, I actually have a pomegranate tree who's on its 3rd year here, albeit he regrew from the base last year, so I don't know if that counts. But so I've got these 2 trees here. That's why all of this space is going to be without crops for now. I should probably do some sort of cover crop. I do have sorghum, which is a little too much for that small space. But I also have all those cowpeas that I saved, which I may put in there just to enrich the soil for the roots of those trees. Who knows? I haven't decided yet. Everything out here is still doing pretty good. It's still alive. This catnip is really hanging on this year. I'm really proud of it. Good job, buddy. I've ripped up a couple broccoli plants here and given them to the chickens. All of this is actually still edible. I pulled some off the other day and we had some for dinner. Well, we were supposed to. I burned it. But it is getting a little close to flower. So my garlic's all doing pretty good still. Looks like a cat was in here. Yay. Now that I took all of these Brussels sprouts out, the leeks started to come back because they actually have sunlight. Although it is a little cold for these guys, and so they're not growing super fast, but hopefully I'll get a leek harvest despite my poor Brussels sprouts harvest. So that would be exciting. Very cool. So I'm actually going to start some seeds today. Probably unnecessarily, but I want to start some seeds. So let me get soil put in some of these seed trays because it's really, really cold outside. So we're going to do this in the dining room. So we have this. One of these. We're going to pull a load of these out. So I actually have a ton of these trays. This is what my mom got me. I adore her. And those are some that I have. What I do not have are seed trays that fit inside these 1020 trays. These amazing 1020 trays are hard, very sturdy. They are by Bootstrap Farmer. And I'll link that website down below. And I'll talk more about these inside, but awesome, awesome product. I have lots and lots of them. I'm gonna get some of this. Oh goodness. This Fox Farm Ocean Forest. Honestly, anything by Fox Farm is amazing. They are organic and a little on the pricier side for a single bag. I can't fill my raised garden beds with that. That would cost way too much money. I think this is probably somewhere around $20, a little bit more. I haven't bought one in a while. I strictly use these for starting my seeds. I always have, I always will. I think it's an excellent potting soil. It's light and fluffy, but it also has a ton of nutrients. So you don't have to worry about fertilizing your seedlings at a young stage because they have everything they need in here. What are you doing? Let me fill these trays up. Haha. Okay, so all of the plants that I'm planting are gonna be cold hardy. I said I wasn't planting a whole lot of spring crops, and I'm not. A few of these I actually did last year. I planted them early. I mean, I started them early, like either this time or the beginning of February, and I actually transplanted them all out before the last frost, and they did fine. And these are calendula. This is the resina variety, one of the varieties with the most resin in it if you want to use calendula medicinally, like in salves, creams, teas, etc. Another one I did last year and super successful was yarrow. And this again, the white variety, is the most potent for medicinal use. Although all of the varieties are beautiful, and they have multiple colors in both calendula and yarrow. See, I have a colorful calendula here called Touch of Red Buff. It's pinkish. I started these last year, and I'm not sure if they didn't germinate or if they all died. Some other reason. I don't remember. I didn't end up having any in my garden, so I'm gonna try that as well. Okay, so one not cold hardy. Oh wait, where'd it go? Ah, that's right. So this is not cold hardy. This is a hot pepper seed that I ordered from Seeds and Such. These were the seeds that came in late that I didn't have on my seed video that I did a while back. But these are a hybrid pepper called Jalapeno. If you focus. So these are supposed to actually be a trailing pepper, like you keep it in a pot and it trails over. It looked really, really neat. So I want to try it. I'm gonna start it now, and I'm gonna pot it up and basically grow it inside under my grow lights, and then see how it goes. I'm super excited. So I'll be planting that as well. And then I'm gonna do a couple rutabagas and leeks. These are King Richard leeks. These are more heat tolerant. Not sure they're gonna grow out very big, but they take up almost no space, so I can toss them in anywhere really. And rutabaga, this is a pretty quick vegetable. I believe it says 80 to 90 days to reach large size, but they're edible sooner. So I'm gonna grow this just because it's very quick. And I'm also gonna try the early Jersey Wakefield. This is also a very, very quick cabbage. I'm just gonna try it. I did not try it last spring, and I did not try leeks last spring as well. So both of these are new to me to be planting them in the spring, as well as rutabaga, all three. I think after that, I'm gonna have no more space in this tray. Well, I have some St. John's wort I attempted to grow last year, but I started it late and the heat just kind of, it died. But I do want to try again, so maybe I'll give it a go in one of these. Okay, that's it. No more. Okay, no more. But if I had space, and I don't want to put another tray in here, well, I can't. I have this fern leaf dill and bouquet dill. Both of these dills are frost hardy, which I kind of wanted to start, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. So these seedling trays are not ideal because this is too big. This is a 1020 tray from Bootstrap Farmer. I love it. I want to buy seedling trays that fit in here. It's just kind of a waste of money right now. Well, no, it's not. It's not a waste. I have these and they're cheap, really, really cheap plastic. Like all of the bases have broken. I only have the trays left. But I still have the trays, and it's either that or I would end up spending probably a couple $100 or more to get the amount of seedling cups I need to fit into the amount of 1020 trays that I have. So I don't know if I'm gonna buy them for this season yet. I'm still thinking about it. For now, it's kind of a waste because I have all this empty space right here. But sometimes I do have small pots of things that I will fill that empty space with. I bottom water all of my seedlings. This probably will not be the last tray of seedlings I start for the spring. Our estimated last frost date is usually between April 1st and April 15th. Last year I had it logged the second week in April. And I'd also taken some notes last year that my tomatoes were about 2 feet tall as seedlings before I got a chance to transplant them out. So I am going to start all of my plants 1 week later this year. I usually start them in the middle of February, which gives me about 6 weeks before April 1st as our last frost date. But I'm gonna start them towards the end of February this year and just assume that that last frost is still going to be a couple weeks into April, which is fair because I do live in a cooler area of the city, and my nights just get a lot colder out here. So that's completely understandable. I may just have to be planting a little bit later. So I won't be starting those seeds until next month, towards the end of next month, but you guys are absolutely gonna be there for that. As for now, I'm probably just gonna keep planting a couple spring things here and there because I'm getting the itch already, so it doesn't do me any harm. I still have, oh, I need to show you. So I got this bag of onion sets, 60 onion sets for $4.98 at my Home Depot. They're definitely not organic. And most likely these red onions are going to be long day onions, which means they probably will not bulb up here because we need short day varieties here. I go into short versus long day onion varieties in this video, which I'll link. But I'm gonna plant them anyways. I thought that was really cool. That is really cheap. $5 for 60 potential onions. Yeah, so I'm gonna try these, especially, I actually bought these before I killed my onions out there. So it's like kismet. But I'm gonna head out, guys. Thank you for joining me on this vlog today. I have a ton to do. So what I need to do this week is build those 2 garden beds that I have the wood for and bring you guys along with me. So that'll probably be the next video. Well, thank you guys. Until the next one.